Welcome dear students. After completing the unit 4, now we are in the starting of unit 5. In the unit 5 we are going to have two topics. Chapter number 1 is isometric projection and chapter number 2 is freehand sketching. In that, this is the introduction class to the isometric projection topic. Let's go to the class. Yes. Isometric projection is nothing but the method which is used to developing the three-dimensional view of the objects. In general, in engineering graphics, pictorial projections is the concept which is used to develop the 3D views of the object. This pictorial projection is further having various varieties in that. They are isometric, dimetric, trimetric, perspective. So isometric projection, dimetric projection, trimetric projection and perspective projection are the various methods used to develop three-dimensional views of the objects and the name of pictorial projections. In that, we are going to see how to develop the 3D views by using the isometric projection concept. First of all, let's have a short difference between the isometric projection and orthographic projections. So far we dealt with the orthographic projection concept. That is, in order to express an object in graphical manner, we need to draw multi views of the object. For example, by using the horizontal plane and vertical plane, we developed the front view and top view of the object. So by jointly thinking the front and top views, we can recognize the object. For example, this object can be recognized as a square prism. In the case of isometric projection, the square prism can be drawn like that. So in this single view, we are going to express the object square prism. It's a single view methodology, but in the case of orthographic projections, we need multi views. And what are all the advantages over the isometric projection when compared with the orthographic projection is, here we can express the objects which can be easily understood by the persons who are all not having much graphical knowledge about the orthographic projection. Any one of the public are also easy to understand what is the object, but when you show this orthographic projection output to a person who is having no idea about the engineering graphics, he is not able to understand what is the object. But when you show this isometric projection output, anyone can easily identify the object. And the meanwhile, it's a single view drawing and it shows a various phases in the single output. For example, in the orthographic projection, in the front view you can see the side face of the object. In the top view you can see the base view of the object. So this is nothing but base view and that's nothing but the lateral view. The base shape can be viewed only in the top view and the side face only viewed in the front view. But in the case of the isometric projection, both base and side face can be easily shown in a single view. This is also one more advantage of the isometric projection. Not just advantage, there are all the unique properties of the output from the isometric projection concept. And then this will show you the exact appearance of the object very near to the human eyes. So in this way we can develop the three-dimensional views of any object by using the isometric projection concept. Next, we need to know something about the difference between the isometric projection and isometric view. isometric view and isometric projection. Before discussing about the difference between the isometric view and projection, we need to understand a fact that in the case of drawing the 3D views of the object, the dimensions in all three axes, that is in x, y and z axis, the dimensions getting shorter than the actual. Nearly 22% of the dimension is appeared as reduced in the case of drawing the isometric projection of the object. But in order to have the better understanding, the isometric view concept is used where the dimension of the object in all three directions is not get reduced. In the all three directions, we are going to have the 100% original dimension of the object. For example, if it is a prism, square prism of height 50 mm and the base side as 20 mm, when you are going to draw its isometric view, then in the isometric view you can show the all dimension as it is, that is 20% base side and 50 mm, 20 mm base side and 50 mm height. But in the case of the isometric projection, when you're supposed to draw, definitely the dimensions get reduced and the overall object is viewed with shorter dimensions. As I told you, nearly 22% of the dimension is reduced in all the three directions. This is nothing but the feature of isometric projection. But in the case of isometric view, there is no change in the dimension. Whatever it may be, the method of producing the 3D view is same in the case of isometric view and projection. And how to identify the reduction, how to find out the reduction, it's based on the isometric scale. It's shortly mentioned as isoscale. Isoscale is nothing but a scale. Graphically we are producing a scale in order to find out the reduction in the dimension. First we need to have a horizontal line, and then we need to draw a 30-degree inclined line, and just above that we need to draw a 45-degree inclined line. So this is nothing but the isoscale. For example, if my original dimension is 80 mm, I want to know its reduced dimension in the case of isometric projection. First what I need to do, I have to mark the 80 mm dimension in the 45-degree inclined line. For example, here I marked this length is 80 mm, and then you have to draw a vertical line from this terminal towards the 30-degree inclined line. There I can get a point like that. Now I need to measure the length obtained in the 30-degree inclined line. This length is nothing but the reduced isometric projection length of the 80 mm length line. So when I want to draw this 80 mm length line in the isometric projection, I needed to use this reduced dimension only and not the actual 80 mm length. So in this way we can get the reduced length of all the dimensions when we are going to draw the isometric projection of the object.